Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I'm going to be sharing with you this blueberry cheesecake recipe. This is one of my favorites and I just love making it as much as I love eating it. So let's get started. What I have here are some butter cookies. You can use graham crackers, some butter, frozen berries, some heavy cream, whipped cream, sour cream and fresh cheese. All these are easily available anywhere around Germany. The most important ingredient is this pudding cream. This is ohne kochen, does not require any cooking. So we're going to take some biscuits inside a chopper, just adding 1 packet of these butter cookies. Add everything inside and use about 5 tablespoons of butter until well combined. So it's not like dough, but if we press it firmly between our fingers, it will hold. So it's perfect. Next, using an 8-inch springform pan, I'm placing a parchment paper in and removing the excess. This is a very easy way and I just always do this. So next, we are going to put all the cookies mixture and pat it down firmly until it sets. Use something flat bottom to even it out and then just pop it in the fridge to set it for around 30 minutes until we make our cream cheese mixture. So for this I'm using some fresh käse or fresh cheese. I'm using about 2 packets and make sure to let it cool down before using it. Next we will use some sour cream. I'm using a whole packet of it. Just get any good brand available. Next we are going to use some heavy cream, a whole packet of it, and then lastly some whipped cream. Just put everything in a large bowl. And we're going to give it a very good mix so that everything is incorporated together. And lastly, we're going to be adding some pudding cream. This just not require any cooking. We're just going to add about half cup of heavy milk and 2 tablespoons of sugar. It is already sweet, so we do not need to add a lot of sugar in it. And this is just the perfect amount of sugar we need. So just put everything on the machine and give it a good mix until everything is well combined. Use a hand whisk to finish it off because we do not want to over mix it or form any crumbles inside, but we need to make sure that the pudding is well incorporated in the mixture and that it's good to go inside. So this is like the finished product and your cake is just ready to go. Just look at that. It's completely done. We can just eat it right from the bowl. It's too good. You can always check at this point that the mixture is sweet enough for you or you need to add more sugar in it. So as the mixture is really thick, it forms some air bubbles on the sides which do not look good in the cake. So what I do here is I firmly press it down a little bit, not too hard. We do not want to mix it in the biscuits crumble. So just press it down very lightly and get an even layer on the top. We can pop it in the fridge for about an hour or so until we get our blueberry topping ready. Just like that. So that's how it looks. Next we'll be making some blueberry topping. I'm using the frozen ones. You can always use the fresh ones, but in my view the frozen one gives a very good color. Next add about a quarter cup of confectionery sugar and 1 cup of water. Just make sure that it should not be very thin. We just need a jam-like texture. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon and just let it cook. We're going to cook it until the sauce thickens. And for the cake, I'm using 3 serving spoons of this blueberry mixture. You're going to pop the rest in the freezer and use it for the other cakes or just between layering the cakes. So it's good to go. Next, what I'm doing is adding about 1.5 tablespoons of gelatin powder mixed in 1 tablespoon of water. And we're gonna let the mixture cool down before adding the gelatin mixture because it just sets really fast. Take out the cake from the fridge and it should be set enough. Now the cake is cooled down, the mixture is ready. Just pour the mixture over the cake and it's good to go. Just do not add a very hot mixture on the cake because it will just ruin the cake. Next, just pop it in the fridge for about 4 to 5 hours or for overnight. And then it will be ready. This is how it should look. Put a clean knife and loosen the ends before setting it on the cake table. Just make sure to clean the knife every time you put it on the cake. This will ensure the clean edges of the cake. Now let's take out the cake on the cake plate. Just gently take out the springform pan and the butter paper. Smooth its edges and it's good to go. Let me know how it turns out for you. And don't forget to like, also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.